Okay, here we are talking about glass for a Mini. Glass was made from the 50s through the 70s by Triplex. It's here, there's a mark. So this is the sliding windows as opposed to a roll down. This rear window here, you can see the mark right there. And we can decode all this. So because this is a 69 Cooper S, it's important to me to know that it's all the proper glass. So here it is on the rear window. So obviously the other side is the same as this side. And then the windshield is up at the top, right here, very hard to see. Right here actually. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's there. There it is. Shadow helps. All right. And at the end of this video, we're going to just clean up a couple pieces of glass if I let it swap meet. Okay, thanks for tuning in. So is it Triplex or Triple X? I don't know. I'm going to say Triplex because when I say Triple X, people's minds seem to wander. So we'll call it Triplex. Okay, here we are with the glass. Now this is the glass I bought at a swap meet. What we're going to do is we're going to clean it up. Now I talked about those marks. I'll just pick it up here. And you can just vaguely see it right there in the corner. So what I did, through the magic of marker, I redid that, what it says there. So this is what it says: Triplex, toughened. There's an S, a heart, 3 X's, and AS2 at the top. But also, there's a couple dots. There's one here, and then there's one over here. Now, over the T, R, E, or X, T, R, E, and X, that means this quarter of the year that the glass was produced. And under the words in toughened, 1 through 9, and if it does not have a dot, it means 0. So you have to know what decade your glass is from, as far as I know. I don't know if there's anything that specifies the decade. But anyway, now I did my 69 Cooper S, and that's what these green X's signify. So I had it under the D and over the R. So that means that's when my glass was manufactured. So very interesting. This one, I have it over the T. This is this swap meet glass. The dot's over the T. So January, February, March. And I didn't see one under the word toughened. And the one that's off here, I don't know what that's for, what that signifies. And on my 69, I also have a dot under this X. Maybe that has something to do with the decade. If you know, obviously I don't, make a comment, and we'll go from there. Anyway, we're going to clean up this glass and make it look like these two pieces here, which are nice and clean. All right. So whoever nicely put this away, covered it with masking tape. And masking tape is good for masking, but not for part storage, unfortunately. So we're going to peel all this off best we can. And yeah, it's nasty to get off. So now what we'll do is we'll get some glass cleaner and a razor blade, simple razor blade. And the glass cleaner will help soften this glue a bit because it's nicely baked on, sitting for years and years and years. And we'll clean all this up. A little bit of rust here, we can clean that up. And right on the edge here, some kind of paint, red paint. I guess the car was maybe red that it came off of. And it felt like one of these pieces of glass felt gritty, like maybe overspray. So anyway, we'll clean those up. All right, we'll just douse it in that, and then use the razor blade, put it on the angle so you're making a nice straight edge, not scratching the glass, of course, and work all this off. The glass cleaner is, one, being a little bit of a lubricant, and two, helping to peel this and get underneath it. So you might have to do a couple layers, you might have to peel a little bit by hand, whatever you got to do. And when I'm done all this, I'll come back. All right, so now we're on the other side. We'll give it a spray again, cover all the glass, get lots on that rusty area there, because that rust is coming off. Razor blade, again, now we're just like giving it a shave. We're going all the way across. Try to keep it on a nice equal angle, about the angle of the blade, of the sharpness of the blade. And just scrape all the glass. And we want to do all the edges. I'm just keeping all this extra glass cleaner on the thing so I don't make a mess all over the floor. That's it. And any of that overspray or anything that I figure was on the glass will be gone. We'll scrape it off with that razor blade. Nice and simple. All right, this you might have to work a bit with the razor blade. Just go around and spend a little extra time, get that rust off. Don't forget to clean all the inside here as well. And then we'll also do the edges with 4-0 steel wool. Do all along here, and that'll get that bit of red paint that was on the top here. Okay, we'll do that next. Okay, here we are, all cleaned up. And I got that red paint off the edge there with a combination of both razor blade and that 4-0 steel wool. Now the only thing I did see, a couple little scratches right down in here. Hard to see with a camera anyway, but they're there. And I just ran my fingernail across it and you can feel those scratches. So, well, that's the way it goes. Is it mint? No. Is it original? Yes, it is. And it dates, from what we figured out, it dates to 1960. So 1960 glass, and it's a set of 4. There's 2. One more to do. And of course this piece. Very good. So this one here is so caked in grime you can hear it coming off with the razor blade. Are you ready? See, if I just go on the glass now, it's a little quieter, but here you can hear all that dirt and overspray. Now if I go back, quieter. Wow, a lot of dirt on this one.